Hi everyone, and welcome to Planet Playground, an adventure for kids all over the galaxy. Join Michaela, Maggie, Jess and I on an adventure across the solar system. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, and your weight on Mercury could be 38% of your weight on Earth. A year on Mercury takes 88 Earth days, and it has a diameter of over 4,000 kilometres, making it the smallest planet of the 8 planets. It is not known who discovered Mercury, and it travels around the Sun the fastest of all planets. Mercury is covered with holes called impact craters. These craters were made by rocks falling from space. It is the smallest planet in the solar system and the second most dense and hottest planet. Only 2 spacecraft have ever visited near Mercury. Venus is the second closest planet to the Sun, and it is a similar size to the mass of Earth. It is the second brightest object in the sky, the Moon being first. Venus does not have any moons or rings, and it is nearly as big as Earth with a diameter of over 12,000 kilometres. It is thought to be made up of central iron core, rocky mantle and silicate crust. Venus rotates backwards, which is the opposite to all the other planets, and 1 year on Venus is equivalent to 225 Earth days. The surface temperature on Venus can reach over 471 degrees Celsius, and the surface is covered with craters, volcanoes, mountains and big lava plains. They found out that Venus's atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is 92 times greater than Earth's, and it is the hottest planet in the whole solar system. Earth, or home, is the third closest planet to the Sun, and is the most dense planet in our solar system. The only planet in the solar system not named after a mythological being. It was formed around 4.54 billion years ago and was once believed to be the centre of the universe. The rotation of the Earth is gradually slowing, and the Earth's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen, oxygen, and trace amounts of other gases, including argon and carbon dioxide. The Earth has an ozone layer which possesses a form of harmful solar radiation. 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, and 1 year on Earth lasts just over 365 days. Mars is the 4th closest planet to the Sun, and it is known as the red planet. Its colour comes from the iron in the soil. It has 2 small moons and is very cold, with the average temperature being minus 80 degrees in Fahrenheit. Mars is the second smallest planet in the solar system and is at approximately 1/6 the size of Earth. It is rocky with canyons, volcanoes and craters, and is 1/3 of the gravity on Earth. Mars and Earth have approximately the same landmass, and Mars is home to the tallest mountain in the solar system. Only 18 missions to Mars have ever been successful. Jupiter is the 5th closest planet to the Sun and is the largest planet in the solar system. It is so large that all the other planets in the solar system could fit inside of it. It is a giant gas planet, and the planet is covered with thick red, brown, yellow and white clouds. It is a very windy planet, and winds blow more than 500 miles per hour. Jupiter rotates the fastest out of all the planets, and 1 day on Jupiter is 10 hours long. It takes 12 Earth years for Jupiter to make 1 trip around the Sun, and it currently has 62 moons that have been found. It is the 4th brightest object in the solar system. The red spot is a huge storm, and 8 spacecraft have visited Jupiter. Saturn is the 6th closest planet to the Sun. It is the 2nd largest planet in the solar system. Galileo was the first person to sight Saturn's rings through a telescope in 1610. 1 year on Saturn is 29 Earth years, and the temperature is approximately 288 degrees Fahrenheit. Saturn's upper atmosphere is divided into bands of colours, and it has 150 moons and smaller moonlets. 4 spacecrafts have visited Saturn, and it has the most extensive rings in the solar system. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun, and turns on an axis every 17 hours and 14 minutes. It makes 1 trip around the Sun every 84 years, and only 1 spacecraft has ever flown there. Uranus has home to 27 moons and has the coldest temperatures of any planet. It is often referred to as the ice giant planet. It is not visible to the naked eye, and was the first planet to be discovered with the use of a telescope. The atmosphere is made up of methane, hydrogen and helium, and it is believed that Uranus is made up of rock ice and a large rocky core. The rings of Uranus are made of black dust particles and rocks, and there are 2 theories as to why it spins on its side, which can be explored further. Neptune spins on an axis very rapidly. It is the 8th planet from the Sun, making it the most distant planet in the solar system. It has 14 moons, and 1 rotation takes 16 hours and 17 minutes. It was not known to the ancients until it was discovered in 1846, and only 1 spacecraft has ever flown there. Neptune's average temperature is negative 184 degrees Celsius. Thank you for listening.
Created using Powtoon.